David Priest here with On Track Magazine. We're standing outside of the Key Club in Hollywood, California. We're about ready to go inside and sit down with the lovely Simone Simons of Epica for yet another interview this year. So they seem to be the best band to talk to this year, 2010. As it comes to a close, we're entering the holiday season, and New Year's on the way. Find out what the band's been up to, what they're going to be doing in the coming year, and all the little nits and grits and ditties that all of you fans out there want to know about. We hope that you enjoy this interview, as we will, because we're actually getting to be there. And we're going to have some good times. And the show's a little bit later. It's going to be fantastic. We have interviewed probably more with you in the last year than I have any other band, which is kind of interesting. You guys keep coming around, and the opportunity coming up, and so it's cool. And this time, getting to sit down with you in person is good. Last time we did it in person, I had to wait until after the show, and you got done with your shower. And
oh yeah, I remember. That's kind of long ago, right?
Long time ago. Yeah.
Which venue was that?
The Galaxy Theater.
See, that's a funny story, because me and Koen were today confused because we were here and I thought it looked different, because we played in a different venue, and that was the Galaxy Theater, because we had these red couches in mind and like a green backstage, and we mixed these two up, the Key Club and then the Galaxy Theater, but we couldn't find out which one it was, and now I know. I can tell him then, because we play in so many places, he sometimes just don't know what's where. We've done so many tours, so many shows, so many headbanging.
Right, definitely. And so here we are, trapped in the closet with Simone.
It's my walk-in closet.
So, you know, as many times as I interview, I'm always struggling to come up with what new questions to ask, but you guys are such an interesting band. You're always doing something different and kind of out of the norm. Most recently, you're doing this. You got this EP. This is The Time.
Yeah.
We listened to it on the way down here, going, "Wow, this is really different, acoustic and yeah." And lyrically, I mean, obviously, it's an environmentally conscious song, something political. So it's very different than a lot of the other Epica material. You know, so we're not talking about Mayans or anything like that. So.
Well, the thing is, we do love the environment, we love nature, we love animals, and some of us have been already active with good causes. And Mark has, for example, already once done a huge cycling tour collecting money for WWF. And this song was written by Isaac, and Mark wrote the lyrics, and it was after we've recorded Design Universe. Honestly, it also wouldn't have fit in the sound of Design Universe. But we wanted to use the song anyway, and we were brainstorming. Mark had still some lines open with WWF, so we had, you know, the opportunity to do something good. Our fans read our lyrics and think about what we have to say. So being a successful band means that you should also use your name to do good things, because you can reach a lot of people. So this is was the time to do something good.
Very cool, very cool. And obviously it's, you know, a lot of, like you mentioned, a lot of musicians are getting involved in this, you know, with, you know, animals and the environment and whatnot. And it means a lot. And, you know, somebody has to speak, and I've always, you know, appreciated the fact that, you know, artists, you know, musicians and such are kind of the spokespeople for, you know, the rest of the world, because not everybody has that stage, that platform to speak from. So it's really good that you guys are doing that. I greatly appreciate that. You know, it's also interesting that you do the song on there with the duet with Amanda. I recently just talked to Amanda. She's great. She keeps me laughing the whole time. So.
Yeah. She has a dirty mouth like me. We have fun for weeks when we're together.
Yeah, we were talking about that. It's like, yeah, we talk to these really beautiful women who just cuss like sailors. It's just great, you know?
Yeah, well, we're surrounded by guys, but we have the biggest mouth of all, so.
That's very cool. Now, when I was talking with her, she was talking about how she's done a lot of, you know, contributing to the lyrical direction of Epica as well. And obviously she's coached you and, you know, vocally and whatnot. And you're talking about lyrics are very important. The fans read the lyrics, and it's interesting because, you know, without going into a lot of detail, I've recently had opportunity where I was fired from my band.
Oh shit! I'm
because
sorry.
I challenged. No, it's okay. I challenged the guitar player who was writing a number of the lyrics. He actually wrote like he was in 5th grade, and I was trying to give him some pointers, and he didn't like it, and so they got rid of me. The final straw, of course, was that he plagiarized another very well-known band. Plagiarized their song, and when I called him on it, he didn't like that either. But you say that the fans do read the lyrics, and he's under the impression, oh, it's just words, and words don't really mean much.
No, but I really noticed a lot of our fans say that, and they also ask sometimes if they are a little bit puzzled by what it really means, that they cannot fully interpret the lyrics. They ask me, what is this about? And it's really funny, but some of my old lyrics are puzzles to myself as well, because I was writing in a really different way. If we sing the songs from the first 2 records, I always have to laugh a little bit, like, oh yeah, I have progressed in writing lyrics. And as far as with Amanda, she is like a walking dictionary. If we, for example, still miss one verse, she gets the song, she knows what it's about, and she just comes up with an extra verse within a minute. So she really feels what the songs are about, and she corrects her lyrics, takes out the embarrassing mistakes we put in there, because she's a Native American. And well, she's just really great at writing lyrics, and we have a good connection, and I guess that's why you get a good working duo, and that's why we've been working with the same people for the last couple of years, because it works so well. We feel each other's creativity, and we complete each other. So.
Very cool, very cool. Now, what do you think about, I mean, Amanda's got all these new projects she's involved with, and she's kind of stepping out. It's like for a while she's kind of been in the shadows, especially when it comes to metal, because she's more of the pop singer type, but she's kind of stepping out. Are you happy for her? Or you feel like you're losing somebody, you know?
Oh, no, not at all. I think she will still work with us in the future, but I mean, she's more than, you know, just helping us out with our lyrics and vocals. She's a good singer herself. She has charisma. She's a great personality. So she has definitely more to offer, and I wish her good luck, and I'm really happy for her. Of course, she's a friend.
Very cool, very cool. Now, last time we spoke, we talked about you actually being interested in recording a solo album of non-metal type music, just straight classical. Is there any progress being made in that respect yet? That's
going to start in 2011. It's finally going to start after a tour break and some personal, private issues being solved. I'm gonna start writing. So.
Very cool.
Because it was a plan when you asked me, and then suddenly it was on Blabbermouth, and suddenly everybody asked me, "Hey, where's that solo? And when it's coming out?" It was just an idea that I wanted to do that one day, and now we are gonna make like in our new house. We're gonna make a studio so we can record ourselves as well. But that takes time, you know, and you also need to have time free, because we've been touring so much. Writing an album while being on tour doesn't work. You have to be at home, you have to have peace and quiet to let the creative juices flow.
But you have a direction of where you're going to go with it? I mean, ideas of what you want to try and attempt with it? I mean,
it's going to be everything but epica, that's for sure. It's not going to be like epica at all, because none of the people in epica will be evolved, or at least for a very, very little bit only.
Just a little bit. So, but it's not going to be so far removed that it's going to alienate the epica fans.
No, not at all. But I'm going to write the music which I like, and then of course I hope people will like it as well. But it will be more, I think, more in the direction of Camelot / old Samael style, Rain of Light, more like that than the epic, bombastic epica. It's more, and won't have male grunts on it as well. So.
You're going to have that?
No, not.
No, you're not going to have. I was going to say, that would be
no,
like...
we have enough of that in epica, so...
Right, yeah. Well, we like those bands, too. I mean, Camelot and stuff like that. Now, I had to throw this in. This was kind of last-minute thing, and being that it's December here, and we're coming up on Christmas and all that, and I've got this thing that I've been putting together for years. I collect all these heavy metal bands doing Christmas songs. Has there been any thoughts of doing some kind of holiday Christmas themed stuff, you know?
No, I think not, no. Every time I want to wish the fans like a Merry Christmas or make a funny photo, and I Photoshop it a little bit. But I think with Temptation did that once. They did like Gothic Christmas or something, but I don't think we will do that. We will wear our Christmas hat, make a funny, goofy photo, and send it out to the fans. that will be all.
Right, very cool. Thank you so much, Simone, for your time. It's been a great
You're
pleasure
welcome.
speaking with you again, and we got a little more fuel for the future here. And
For the next interview.
next
Don't have a
interview.
new record to talk about.
Yeah. No, but this is good. I mean, it's progress. We got to know where you're, where you're at, and of course the fans are going to be happy to hear that you are finally going to get to making that solo effort.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But there's going to be a new Epica record and a new album of my own. Mark has a new band, so a lot is going on at the moment, and we're still on tour. So we got to finish up this tour successfully. We still have 8 shows left after today, and then we're gonna take a little Christmas break, and then we do the metal cruise, and then we go to Mexico, Colombia, Ecuador, Venezuela. Yeah, we're gonna do a UK tour, and then it should start with my own stuff.
Right. Yeah, the metal cruise. I wanted to go. It's just not going to happen. But maybe next time if they do it, if there is another time that the ship doesn't sink.
Yeah, we'll have to see. It's heavy metal, We might go to the button.
Very cool. But you sure you're not taking on too much here with all these projects and everything? You're not going to wear yourself out. I want you to get sick
No,
again.
I love this tour now, but I'm also looking forward to spend the holidays with my family and friends. Take a little break and then go back with fresh energy. Because we have been touring a lot, that's true. But I guess you gotta, how do you say it? You gotta do it when the time's right. I mean, we're doing good right now, so we gotta keep it up. That's why we're doing so much.
Yeah, just don't get sick again.
No. I'm gonna have some sushi later on, hopefully. And
Yeah, we
take a
heard
nap
that we were
before the
cutting
show.
into your dinner time. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I mean, I appreciate you having interest in the band, so.
Looking forward to the show tonight. Thank you again so much.
You're welcome.